Y'all, I know it's late, but God will not let me go to sleep until I finish this. So, here we go. Gifts of the Spirit aren't superstition, they're supernatural, and they're still active. 1 Corinthians 12, 4 through 11 lists the gifts: wisdom, knowledge, faith, healing, miracles, prophecy, discernment of spirits, tongues, and interpretation of tongues. The powers broken down. 1. The word of wisdom. Solomon, 1 Kings 3:16 through 28. Supernatural insight into a situation human logic alone couldn't reach. 1 Corinthians 12, 4 through 11 lists the gifts: wisdom, knowledge, faith, healing, miracles, prophecy, discernment of spirits, tongues, and interpretation of tongues. The powers broken down. 1. Word of wisdom. Solomon, 1 Kings 3:16 through 28. Supernatural insight into a situation that human logic alone couldn't reach. Today, knowing exactly what to say in a counseling session, a hard conversation, or a decision that has no clear playbook. 2. Word of knowledge. Elisha, 2 Kings 6:8 through 12. Elisha knew the enemy's king's battle plans before they happened. Today, sensing something is wrong with someone before they say a word, or getting a specific detail about someone's life you had no way of knowing. 3. Gift of faith. Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6. Not believing hard. A supernatural confidence that overrides fear in an impossible moment. Today, peace that doesn't make sense given the circumstances. 4. Gifts of healing. Peter and John, Acts 3, 1 through 10. Physical restoration through prayer, not medicine. Physical restoration through prayer, not medicine. Today, praying over someone and watching pain leave or a diagnosis shift. 5. Working of miracles. Elijah and the fire on the Mount Carmel. Elijah and the fire on Mount Carmel. 1 Kings 18:36 through 39. Nature or circumstances bending in ways science can't explain. Today, provision showing up exactly when there was no natural way for it to. Prophecy. Samuel anointing David. 1 Samuel 16, 1 through 13. Speaking what God is saying about a person or situation forward looking. Today, a word that lands so specifically on someone's life it couldn't have been a guess. Discerning of spirits. Paul and the slave girl. Acts 16 through 18. Seeing past the surface to what's actually operating in a room or a person. Today, an unshakable something is off here that turns out to be right. Tongues and interpretations. Pentecost. Acts 2, 1 through 4. The Spirit speaks through a person beyond their natural language ability. Today, private prayer language or a message in tongues followed by an interpretation in a gathering. Now, here's some questions. 1. Which of these have you experienced or witnessed firsthand? 1 Corinthians 12:11 says the Spirit distributes gifts as He wills. How does that shape how you pursue them. 3. Gifts without love are a noisy gong. 1 Corinthians 13:1. How do you guard against using a gift for performance instead of love? 1 Corinthians 14:1. Pursue love and earnestly desire the spiritual gifts. These aren't relics. Ask God which ones He wants you to grow in.